Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the what do we call this? Talking Watches with Tim live stream. Welcome to the show. Man, oh man, what a disappointing turn of events from the Timepiece Gentleman. I mean, I kind of said that if they play it right, if they play it well, they could kind of crawl themselves out of this hole by playing the victim, because people so easily fall the victim card. Let's be honest, guys. Come on, people love uh, victims and everything. So I was shocked actually to see them get absolutely ratioed. I mean, they had to reset the upvote downvote count multiple times, and then they still got ratioed in the video and absolutely bodied in the comment section. So, whew, I mean, it's still like it's 50-50. I think the line is like 60-40 in the upvote downvote count, but still, a lot of people are not buying the grift that they're selling. Whew. But yeah, let's see. Well, let me drop the link real quick if anybody wants to come onto the show. Just really quickly, guys, make sure if you're watching the stream, make sure to answer the poll question and go check out the watch and talk video that Marco and JJ just recently dropped. It's very interesting. A Steel Sports collection. Well, did they say Steel Sports collection? Well, anyways, like a wristwatch collection under 20K. They had some good ideas. Some watches that I have been heavily criticized for liking were in there. Unbelievable. All right, let's see. Who do we have here? Caliber 3135. Anthony Ferrar is a marketing genius. Genius, guys. Only Sims producer Michael declined Anthony's interview request. Whoa. Dude, what? I thought this was right up producer Michael's lane, something like this. That's surprising. He declined? Man, if you ask me prior to this stunt, Michael would love to do a video with them easily. Damn, it's not a good sign. It's too toxic even for producer Michael. Good one. Raj G, England, Denmark, gun extra time, Tim. England. Not sure what that means. Caliber 3135. It would be interesting to see if Roman Sharf will distance himself from Timepiece Gentleman now. Oh yeah. A lot of people said we should reserve judgment because we don't know what happened. We don't know the full truth. That's why we should just wait and see what happened. And I think the Timepiece Gentleman and the crew, they thought that they'll come out of this as heroes, as some kind of heroes or victims of internet bullying or a myriad of things that they could have claimed to be. Right? Like there's so many ways but I think, are they delusional or something? But that video shows that things are far worse than anyone could have ever imagined. I mean, I watched that video actually today while like at work and stuff. I was going through it, and everything they do, everything they say just makes them look so bad. Who was editing it? It's like, were they trying to tank it on purpose? It's like, Jesus. Only a sycophant can watch that and say like, "Oh, this is great. This is marketing genius." Raj G, catch you later. Hey, I'll see you next time. Let's skip a couple of you. Marco says, "LOL, he got denied by producer Michael." Yeah. Producer Michael, a guy who wears those diamond encrusted Jacob and Co watches, thought that Timepiece Gentleman was not classy enough. That's sad. Sad, sad, sad. I just watched a video from Mark Gold Gabor. Gabor. He pitched every watch as an investment. Every single one. Wait, who's Gabor? Huh. JB, what's up, fellas? Welcome to the show, JB. I'm glad to be bringing you another pre-show, guys. Marco will be doing an after show today, so I was able to do this one. Actually, I just filmed like a response video. Oh my god! For one last response to the Timepiece Gentleman, I'm gonna drop it a little bit later and just get it over with. Because I want to talk about, actually, there's a lot to talk about today, guys. So make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. I don't want to do this, but for the ratings. And then we'll talk about this 45 images of watches on the Hodinkee coming up. We're gonna look through what really stylish looking guys wear. It's gonna be very interesting. Let's go through this real quick. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Dr. TikTok, they seem like complete jerks. Yeah, man. Like total jerks, and they can't even see what they're doing is just wrong. But as you will see in my video, I mean, every one of those guys, they're grifters. I mean, it's just the whole thing. I did a little mini investigation, and it's just made me so sick of the way of what is happening that I gotta tell you guys. It's just I don't want to give anything away. So just after I end the live stream, I'm gonna drop a video. You'll see it. It's just Snacks Coco. They thought they could come out of it unscathed, giving Anthony's props for this idea. Only he could come up with it, dude. It's like it's not only they thought that they will come out unscathed. They thought. I mean, they were doing this to create a massive viral video. I mean, they like the amount of time and effort that went into this. They should have made a 5 million views video. I mean, that's the amount of money that it cost them in like business revenue lost and just everything that they did. It's just like the whole situation. If they don't get 5 million views, then it wouldn't be worth like. And that video is not even rating that well. It's been a couple of days and nobody's watching it. Hello, Marco.
What's going on, Tim?
Dude, like that was a total flop from the Timepiece Gentleman.
Terrible. He's lost 2,000 subs in 24 hours, not even.
Oh yeah, you're right. 2,000 subs lost, and I mean the amount of time
they totally fucked with the like dislike ratio.
Yeah.
And also remember one thing, because producer Michael supposedly denied a collab with them.
Yeah.
Remember he met Kevin O'Leary at Bitcoin.
Yeah.
He met Kevin O'Leary at that Bitcoin event and pitched him to collab with him, right? He said, let's do a collaboration. Kevin O'Leary is not going to even come close to sniffing the same air as him. Not even so
They
close to
lost all of
success.
these endorsements that they could have potentially got. Like to be honest, they didn't have to do anything differently
Right.
to continue
They
growing.
just, right. They just had to keep going the way that they
A
were
few
going.
more collabs. One collab with Kevin O'Leary. One collab with, I think producer Michael would easily collaborate with them.
100%. It's the same like type of watches that they're into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at me type of stuff.
Instead, I mean, I'm saying, like, dude, the only reason someone would take this much time off is to create a massive viral video. 5
Right.
million clicks. Otherwise, it's not worth the effort. And you saw they're sitting around. They got 10 people twirling their thumbs, doing nothing.
Almost breaking their necks with laughter when they were
Yeah.
trolling Roman on the live stream and nobody
Yeah.
found it funny.
Oh,
Except
oh
for,
yeah. It's so
it's
funny.
so
These
funny.
guys don't know what we're doing,
Yeah, almost breaking their necks.
but
Like,
we're actually gonna do some charity. Well, that will show them. That will make them look like dickheads.
yeah. I
What
mean,
a
it's ridiculous.
horrible idea.
Um,
Unreal. Dude, and they weren't even scrupulous about what kind of charities they're donating to.
right.
You know that charity, the what's it? Oh, this charity right here,
The missing
the
children, right?
missing and exploited children. You know who CEO of that charity is?
No.
It's like a guy who was working for Lockheed Martin, like the biggest arms manufacturers, and this charity is paying $500,000 to the guy.
Right.
It's like it's a grift. Like this charity is a grift, and they're raising $250,000. That's not even gonna cover half of the dude's salary. It's grifters helping grifters.
But yeah, Tim, I agree with you. I think they tried to create something that was viral, but like, do people not
Total
know that
flop.
just because you go viral doesn't mean that it's a good reason for why you go viral in the first place? I mean,
Wait, you have to
Tim,
go viral for a good reason.
right, Tim, remember that Pepsi commercial with Kendall Jenner that went viral?
Oh,
That was a total disaster, right? It was a PR
disaster.
nightmare for like the peace in the Middle East to be
Backlash. Are you
solved by
kidding me?
open, or like peace in between like cops and what have you,
Oh yeah,
protesters
cops and
could be solved with a
protesters.
Pepsi can. You know what I mean? Like, it was
Dude,
ridiculous. Just because you go
what
viral doesn't mean you're gonna achieve fame and success. It could easily very much backfire in your face.
the damage that commercial caused to Pepsi is incalculable.
There's that, and there's also, I mean, you kind of brought it up too on in Austin Daniels' comment
Mhm.
on the Austin Daniels video. How, like, what are they gonna do next? Are they gonna like manipulate other tragedies and other
Yeah,
like
yeah,
charities for their own gain?
Marco.
Like, are you joking?
What's next? They're going to collaborate with veterans.
Yeah, it's like,
And man, what other group can they take advantage of to raise? Like usually, here's what I say. Like some people to reply to me like, well, people use charities to take a like to raise their name as well. But like, dude, like most people, most brands collaborate with charities to make to make the charity more popular. Like
right,
they're not like Apple, for example. This whole Product Red thing, right? Apple is much bigger than the Project Red, right? Like who's raising whose brand name? Is Apple raising their name by
right.
collaborating with Red? I don't think so.
I mean, it's definitely mutually beneficial because it's good PR for the
Yeah,
both of them, right? But
yeah,
I mean, there's like this I guess this misconception that just because something is legal, it's
yeah.
therefore ethical. No, that's not the case, guys. Just because something is legal, it doesn't make it ethical. And trying to dig yourself out of a hole by using a charity and using a good cause, whatever that cause may be, it doesn't make it ethical, and you should not be doing that. I'm sorry.
Dude, I actually, I when I was doing this little investigation into this charity, I looked up some other charities. Dude, these fucking charities, they're just scam. They're just ways of for like super rich people to grift. Yeah,
And it's a good tax haven too.
exactly. It's their like. Do you know like this charity? It gets $33 million from U.S. government, and then like 7 million from donations. So it's like they're getting all this money from government. and they're pretending like they're charity, as if they're doing this all good work from donations, and they're paying $500,000 to their CEO. What the
Well,
like?
the
I
worst part to me, the worst part still, Tim, is that like how they're talking down to people. Like, look at us, we're doing charity
oh
work.
yeah,
Well, you guys
oh,
are. That was the worst part. I was like, you guys are like, who said this was a good idea to publish it? Like, they're literally looking at
and
it.
it was as a way of saying fuck you. They were doing charities to say fuck you.
And then they're like, we did this because we wanted to
Yeah.
see who was really on our side and who was it. Are you joking with me? Like the guy, Weekday Hustle, he's like, it's like faking your own death and then attending your funeral to see who shows up. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, that's a sad cry for help. But you guys need serious help.
Jeez. Perth luxury. Howdy, Tim. Did you see the X that you had on wasn't one of TPG's plan? Good scoop. Yes, actually, the ex girlfriend she wasn't the plant. Have you seen the Watches and Wonders even starting later this year? By the way, I spoke with the ex a little bit more. She wasn't the plant, guys. She's actually one of the victims of
Yeah.
these crazy guys.
Tim, you should rename the stream. Rename it right now. We're talking Timepiece Gentleman. This is the biggest story. Forget these. What is this garbage about? What's this thing? PD Uomo. You see, I couldn't
Well,
even
dude, did
remember.
you see it? There's actually, well, first of all, they got to explore it too, so that got my attention. But there was like this show, a street style show. Now, I don't know anything about street style, but I was looking at some of the, so like I heard about this. I heard about this. It's like a guys streetwear show where guys kind of show a way to dress up,
Mm,
and watches were a big part of this event. Well, whoever attended this event, the photographer, took a lot of pictures, focused on watches. Like what watches were these wankers wearing? So I mean, a lot of them look very ridiculous. I mean, look, I can appreciate this. Doesn't look too bad. This guy's dressed. That looks good. What do you think?
yeah, I mean, it's not my style. I think the
Right.
lapels are just monstrous. Like they're
Oh
way
yeah.
too. Like people say, like the lapels, the size of your lapels are an
Hmm.
indication how big your ego is. I don't know. It's a flattering look. You know what? Like that's just me personally. And I like peak lapels often on my suits. I don't know, double breasted peak
JB
lapel.
JB €5.50. Thank you so much, my man. Timepiece Gentleman just proved they are a scam with this video. No more speculation. It's true. It's they're grifting. They're grifting. I honestly I think there's not they can't be that much money as these guys. Look, these guys want to live like the highballers. They want to be driving Ferraris. They want to be flying on the private jets, right? There's no way you can make that much money. No single individual, and they got like three partners probably with all big egos, like Marco, Anthony, right? They're splitting the money between two of them. There's no way they could live like ballers, okay, from that one single business. So they're trying to they're trying to find a source of income that could actually make that huge amount of money. And a Netflix deal is something that that can pay for that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, but it's never gonna happen now,
It's not.
Tim. I mean, it's not. If you're the community that you're in hates you to begin with, I mean, it's not happening.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
Listen,
think that
it is
they
their
could.
livelihood. You know what I mean? Like it is their live like selling watches or flipping watch is their livelihood. So I hope that they're not gonna go under, and because there's people's jobs at stake. You know what I mean? It's not just Marco and Anthony. They got other people working for them
Yeah.
also. But I just think a lot of lessons can be learned from this, and I hope they do learn them because it doesn't look good.
Yeah. I mean, nobody wants their business to go under, but I think they're. It's almost like they know that they won't be able to make as much money with this business to have the kind of lives that they want to have, right? Those crazy like millionaire lives.
I think Timepiece Gentleman is better as a YouTube influencer, honestly speaking, than a
Mm,
watch dealer. What do you think?
yeah.
I think as a YouTube influencer, it would be terrific. Yeah, he would be huge. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
he's got the look. He's got the big muscles, the fake
And
physique.
it's a good way to, like, you have a business and you can monetize different aspects of that
Right.
business. YouTube is just another way of monetizing the already existing business that you have. I thought it was a great idea, but
100%.
obviously, the thing is, though, it's like, this is the problem they have. See, we can look at this like, I can't do the kind of behind the scenes life of Tim Wright because my life is totally bullshit. But they have a look, they have a kind of like, you can do that kind of show.
Right, because they sell a product that people
Yeah.
are interested in,
Yeah.
and that's eye catching.
Yeah.
They're both like, hey, listen, I would take Roman's show any day of the week, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean. That's just me. Like, people like guys with big muscles. The fake
Yeah.
physique, the fake
Yes.
aesthetic, the fake like what's it called, personality. You know what I mean? Like blinged out. Look at
But the
me
thing
kind
is,
of
Marco,
style.
the
So
problem,
it's perfect.
Marco, they want to do literally what producer Michael is doing. This is the kind of life that they want to have. The
Right.
producer Michael's life. They want to have those big houses. There's reason why when they go home they're not filming where they live, right?
Well, they do sometimes. I mean,
Living.
they did sometimes, but they're probably
It's not
just
that
renting.
great, right? It's
Right,
not
they're
as
probably just
luxurious as
renting.
they want it to be.
Oh no, it's pretty nice. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
From
but
what
it's
I
not
saw, yeah.
producer Michael nice.
Well, no, not even Tim. Come on, the producer Michael, the
Well,
guy just
no,
makes
I
it
mean,
work.
but this is the kind of stuff. Think about it. When they rent the Ferraris and all this stuff, that's
Right,
what they're going after. They want that.
right. Yeah, but Tim,
That's
all those
how I.
cars,
That's what I
they
think.
lease all those cars, and they're all
Yeah,
write-offs for the business. They're not Villanova. They don't own those
and
things
they
outright.
got the clicks, but I think at the end of the day they lost more money on those. Like, I don't think producer Michael is making that much. Is he? Well, he has money. Why is he even doing YouTube?
Well,
For
there's
clout?
somebody.
For
Yeah, there's
ego?
somebody. There's that, but there's also somebody. I can't remember where I heard this or read this, and it's like producer Michael's YouTube channel is like a marketing agency. So if you want to put yourself out there, you
Yes.
can pay to have a video made on his channel.
Yeah.
So I heard that theory also. So like that $500 million or the
Hmm.
$500 million house, the one, it's
Yeah.
like the guy mentioned, like, why would I pay
It's like a big
to go
ad.
on,
Yeah.
right, to go on like CNN or all these other places when I could just
Yeah.
go to you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I
Pay
think that's
producer
kind of what his
Michael
YouTube channel has become.
a
It's more
hundred
like,
mil. Yeah.
right, or like houses. You know what I mean? They show off
Yeah,
luxury
because
houses,
all
luxury
like
yachts.
super rich people, they're probably watching producer Michael. All the people as rich as producer Michael who would be in the market for that kind of real estate are probably watching him,
Right. I'm
right?
sure he's got very like followers that are very rich. I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he's making money from like YouTube ad revenue. So, but even then, like,
I mean, yeah, I not as much as he makes probably from if it is true again because it's uncorroborated and obviously they would never admit to this. You
yeah,
know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure it is kind of like a pay for play, like like on TikTok or like on Instagram, people will get paid to do a post about a company. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And their products, same kind of ordeal, except it's just on YouTube.
Look, I think they're doing it a little bit too fast. I think it's been 6 months. They had incredible growth. I don't know how if it was a paid to play growth, how much money they had to spend to get that kind of growth, but
They're
I think
buying
that
views, they're buying subs. Tim, is that what you're
I
saying?
don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
at
know.
this rate, it looks like they're buying views and subs isn't really working because they lost a lot of views and subs.
SE €5. Here's to honesty. Small little steps towards goals we set for ourselves. Two-tone explorer for two-tone Tim. Sounds like a good one.
Tim, you're gonna have to get that two-tone explorer whether you like it or not.
Ah,
You're getting it
man,
shoved. Man, it's expensive, guys. Like you guys gotta like he's got a wife, you know what I mean?
Maybe for my birthday, I don't know.
He's got a life also. Like there's things
Yo,
that are expensive, you know what I'm saying?
my wife has been really bugging me. She wants me to spend like all of my miles to go to Korea. I'm like, I'll just pay. I'd rather pay cash because in miles, it's just not lucrative. It's one of the worst. Anyways,
Yeah,
it's
and Tim's coming
ridiculous.
around the age, I'm sure, where there's the children talk. You know what I mean? I'm
No,
sure your
no,
parents are bugging you. You come from a Ukrainian family, traditional Ukrainians. They love that marriage,
I
kids.
know.
They want grand. I'm sure you get pestered all the time.
I do. It's very annoying.
Hey, babies are not cheap. That's all I'm gonna say. Babies are not
Jeez,
cheap.
they're expensive. Mr. T-Bone, is that Austin Daniels in the brown sports coat?
Hey, he's got the mullet. How do you feel about
Yes.
the Austin Daniels mullet? I don't love it. I gotta be honest.
No, I'm not a big fan. Well, Austin Daniels goes through more looks than I don't know who. Like in the past couple of years, I think I've seen like 100 different versions of Austin. All kinds of versions. Well, let's try to go through these videos, Marco, shall we?
Let's do it.
Whoops, that's not correct. Let's look at this one right here. Now, it's hard to see what this guy is wearing, but I gotta say, I mean, whatever it is, it does go well with his outfit because you get a little bit of brown on the. What is that? Is that a
It's like a
tie that he's
burgundy
wearing like
collar.
that?
I think it's his collar.
Dude, I think he's wearing a tie under his shirt.
Oh, it might be what's it called? Those handkerchiefs that you put in there
Oh yeah.
in your shirt. You know what I mean? I forget what
Oh,
they're called.
oh shoot, Roberto Nogueira. R $10. Producer Michaels posted on Instagram today. I was recently approached by Anthony to interview him after their social media blackout. I decided it wasn't necessary anymore.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's pretty bad.
Actually, you know what? Let's bring this up.
An ascot. That's the word. Ascot. It might be an
Ask
ascot. Yes. Ascot. I don't know what it is.
producer Michael.
This is breaking news on the Tim Wright channel. It's probably on his
Oh,
story. I doubt it
this
would
is
be
a
on that.
story.
Oh, there you go. Here, pause it.
Oh, hey guys, you may have heard I was recently approached by Anthony's Timepiece Gentleman to interview him after their social media blackout. After seeing their latest video, decided it wasn't necessary anymore as they had covered everything in the episode. Oh, it's like a super polite way
I'm
of
saying fuck
saying
off.
fuck off, yeah. It's jeez.
I guess
Wow.
I guess he's only sticking true to Avi. That guy Avi. What's his name? Yeah,
Holy
it's Avi. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's a very polite way of saying hell no.
dude. You see, it's like you have to read between the lines. Very strategic. Whoever wrote this post,
He
I mean,
didn't write this.
it's like,
He
oh,
didn't write
it doesn't look like it's like they're being so polite. Like, oh, it's just you guys covered everything. There would be nothing for us to talk about. How ah wow. Well, that they fiked that up.
Whew. And if producer Michael won't touch him, Kevin O'Leary ain't even coming close to him either.
Toxic.
Right. Whew. This is bad. This is really bad. It's all going.
Billy Piccolo, that was the right thing for producer Michael to do. That's a class. Wow. Damn. Man, they would have this interview with producer Michael if they done nothing.
They just stayed the course. They just had to stay the course. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
keep making the videos. Maybe upgrade slightly. Your equipment, your editing.
STUF. all the other YouTube guys like Roman, Eric are just gonna be quiet. They are afraid Timepiece Gentleman will succeed, and they don't want to be on Timepiece Gentleman's bad side. You know, out of all the
Yeah,
people who this is going to be the hardest for is the Paul Thorpe, I think.
I don't think
Paul,
so. But
I
like, uh, Tim, I doubt Roman. It will affect Roman much. I mean, guys, come on.
yeah,
Roman was running a successful business before Timepiece Gentleman, and he'll be fine after him too. You know what I mean? To get on his bad side, like guys, Timepiece Gentleman is like a guppy compared to Roman. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
he's like nothing. He's like algae that floats around
yeah.
in a pond of sharks. It's just yeah, they're not even close to being on the same level. It's just
I'm just saying, like Paul Thorpe came out in probably what was he was more out of all these guys. Paul Thorpe is probably the best one. Like he's just a very nice guy, very good heart. I mean, he is trying to do so much for the community. He's
he
doing like
gives the
these free
benefit of the
show.
doubt to people though too much. That's
Yeah,
the
he's
problem.
very generous. Like
Right.
he is
He always
benefit to
gives
them.
the
I mean, I
benefit
think
of
you
the
know
doubt.
what? I think he has been maybe in his life he has been burned too many times, and he knows what it's like to be accused when you're not guilty, right?
Toyoto's got a new image.
I I think Paul Thorpe give benefit of the doubt,
Right.
and these guys use that benefit of the doubt to put Paul Thorpe in the corner. Like, oh, Paul Thorpe, like, because they're wrong here about this, but they made a video to come out when this release video. They're like as if, oh, we were vindicated. You see this? We were vindicated, and Paul Thorpe was correct to trust me. But I like if I could have a private conversation with Paul Thorpe, he would probably say like, this was dirty. I don't agree with what they did. I don't think he'll be able to say any of this publicly.
Right. He's always going to stand up for a
Yeah,
watch dealer because he was one himself. You know what I mean?
yeah,
When you're like part of that,
yeah.
you're always going to stick up for
I
that.
mean, and you know what? It's not like they consulted anyone outside of their closed circle.
Right.
So I understand. I mean, this is such a Paul Thorpe is, in my opinion, Paul Thorpe is in the hardest position out of all these guys because he made the strongest defense for them. You'll keep totally avoiding providing examples of legitimate damage. I don't like Timepiece Gentleman way of thinking, and it was questionable stunt. But you guys really are just prognosticating. Well, no, I mean, look, his channel is hurting. He lost subscribers. Uh, his video got ratioed. The charity that he's trying to raise funds for is they're never gonna hit this goal. I mean, I don't know how the hell they're gonna hit this goal. So
Not with this
nobody
bad.
is
Yeah.
making videos. If they were vindicated, they were right. There will be YouTubers coming out and making videos. We were wrong. This Timepiece Gentleman, congratulations. People will be applauding, making videos about how genius this was. Nobody made replies videos. I
Well,
don't see the Timepiece Gentleman doing a video with with the whole crew and saying, and everybody's saying like, wow, how great that was. We didn't think of this, right?
I think there's that, and there's also Tim. I mean, a lot of dealers have talked about this. Federico talked about it,
Yeah,
about the fact that consigning watches or businesses that depend on consignment goods are gonna have a
yeah,
much harder time getting business. I mean, we had people here saying I would never consign a watch after this. I mean, we had
yeah.
Cars and Chrono. Shout out to Cars and Chrono. He just got a what's it called, the H Moser chronograph. That's just incredible. Yeah, like he said, he's going to think twice before consigning a good again. You know what I mean? So there's
And he's
definitely
saying,
real damage.
he's adding, I'm talking about damage to other people, not themselves. Well, Roman is not going to reveal all the business that he lost because of this, but I think this whole thing just made like watch collectors already have bad image. Okay, like because it's such a it's not a good thing to do. Collecting like super expensive luxury watches, it is a way of like It's not. No, that money could actually go to some kind of charity, right?
We
Let's
got
be
a super
honest.
chat, by
So,
the way.
oh, and M Two Tone Tim Fund, $5. Every little bit counts. Thank you, M. Thank you so much. It's really it really does. It really does. Thank you, man. Um, I actually. Oh, by the way, on the intro, I worked out a deal where I'm gonna pay the £500 first to get the first part of the intro done, and the back end of the intro, and then I'll pay the rest to get the middle part. So it's gonna
Tim,
cut.
did you
I'm gonna
see
cut
our
down the.
intro?
Hmm?
Did you see mine and JJ's intro?
Yes, I did.
That was a free intro. JJ made or Claude made that. Sorry.
Well, look, I mean, Claude should have charged you guys like $100 for it because it was really good. But I'm working on something, man. I'm rebranding. I'm rebranding. You know how Timepiece Gentleman has the thing, and I'm working on my own thing, and it's just like because I figure some things out, and it's just things are falling into places. You guys gonna be surprised. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be totally worth it. I think in long term, I'm gonna use the intro for like 5 years, so maybe more. And SE, another €5. Cheers, M. You're absolutely right. If more of us just chip in small amount, it's all about time. Yeah, guys, we're here almost every day. I try to come on the show like as much as I can. And let's keep churning along. STUF says there's 2,000 dealers with great reputation in the United States whom you can trust. Why ever choose Timepiece Gentleman? Why gamble money to do business with D-Bag? Damn.
Yeah.
And it makes the community look bad. It makes everyone look bad. It makes dealers look bad. The flippers look bad. The whole thing is just sick.
I would love to be a fly in the wall,
Yeah,
just hear what's really being said and what's really being going on, especially with their investors.
man,
True.
dude. You know, they showed like one phone call where it was like I guess it was like their lawyer or something, and whoever they're on the phone call with says, "Oh, so this is a PR stunt? Wow, this guy's it's so genius." I almost threw up. Like no, none. Are you telling me you have hundreds of clients and no one told you guys? None of your clients said this is not a great idea. This is bad. When was a blackout a good idea? Instead, you know what? You know what they should have done? They should have said for the next week, all the profits we make goes to charity. I think that would have been better. And they could have said, and we want, and everyone, Roman, Nico, if you guys have any honor, you will do the same thing with your stores. And every dealer around the United States, let's do a charity week where or something like that. I think that would have been way better. But man, but that way, it could kind of dilute all the credit, and they wouldn't get all the credit. But the way they wanted to do it, they wanted all the ratings to be for themselves. Carl Whitehead, TPG next episode, ratings gold, broadcast the phone calls with their investors. Oh my god! I mean, it's inevitable. They're going to fall. This is. And Marco, did you see how Anthony kind of blamed Marco for this idea? He's like, this was all Marco's idea.
Right. I mean, come on. We really believe that, guys? Marco came up with this idea.
Yeah.
I mean, he even went on to say, like, it would be only something Anthony could think about in the
Yeah.
later in the video. It's like, come on, guys, you're not fooling anybody. This was definitely Anthony's idea. We all know he's calling the shots.
Man, and Marco looked so soulless in that video. I don't know why. Did you see? He looked really bad. But yeah, let's keep moving it along. Let's look at some more of these. Okay. Let's just answer this one more. Tim, was Valentina a plant? No, it was. No, she was not. She was a warning. She was a warning.
Right.
TPG said all the negativity was on our part. Yeah, they revealed some stuff that they sent that the lady to Archie, but Valentina was the real deal. Surprise, surprise. Max Zenix. Hey Tim, stop yapping enough of the TPG. Get to the story. Have you started collecting Rolex? I think everybody who watches this stream already knows how I started collecting Rolex, but I probably need to make a video about it, so that I can just refer people to the video. Toyota Mo, $5. Once a snitch, always a snitch. What kind of person snitches on the pontiff? Copyright on Archie Luxury. Sad day. Wow. Thank you, Toyota Mo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jesse M. Their lawyers, the investors, the clients were all clued into this. Who cares about the effects on their business? Well, it's not just their business, but everyone else's business. The takeaway is their supreme douchiness. And hopefully more people realize that now. By the way, not watching their video because I don't want to give them the view. Ooh.
Just dislike it though. That's the thing. You gotta dislike, slam the dis. No, I'm just kidding.
The urban rodent. Tim, how much did you pay for your Daytona? I paid retail. I got it at retail, surprisingly. So it was like 13, maybe a little bit over 18. Sorry, a little bit over 13. Yeah, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Marco, I think you're gonna like this one because this guy. What do you think about the outfit first? Is that a cigar?
Oh, I like purple. I do like purple. Yeah, it is a
Mm.
cigar.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I do like the purple. I don't know how I feel about again the jacket. I just feel like the lapels are just too big for my taste.
Yeah. You know, right now, big lapels are in style. I think it's because of Tom
Yeah,
Ford.
I mean it's very fad. Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
much a fad. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah,
What about his hair and beard? That's pretty dope,
he's a very
man.
stylish guy. He's a
Yeah, it's
very
not a
stylish.
it's not a nasty neck beard that I'm rocking right now. All right, Toyota Mo, we'll see you later.
I'm gonna say Mitch too. See you later, Totem.
Now, but this guy, what do you think about the watch he's rocking?
Whew.
Whoo! Looks like a 4-digit, right?
That's coming with yeah, it is a 4 digit.
Jesus, that is a banger of a watch. A Pepsi. A Pepsi on the leather strap.
That looks amazing.
Incredible piece. Incredible piece for classy gentleman. I wonder how long he had this watch. If he got it like 20 years ago, or like no, it would have to be more than 40 years ago. This guy, he looks like what, in his 60s?
Yeah,
Hard to say.
maybe 50, like late 50s, early 60s, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine that.
Okay. If he got this watch, this is like his one and only watch. How cool would that be? But he's probably.
Hey, I respect one and done guy.
Yeah.
I could never do it though.
I really hope that would be so cool. Okay, now here we got this guy. So what is that? That's wait. What
It's
is
a
that?
fake Rolex. It's a fake
Oh,
Rolex.
dude. You know, it from here I thought it was a day
The
day. Oh,
GMT.
sorry, a GMT master because green. It looked like green.
Yeah.
But then I thought, okay, you know what? There's a green background. So that's probably green reflection. So it's probably Submariner. But now I zoomed it in. It says Dape something.
Baypex, whatever that is.
Oh, Baypex. What the hell is Baypex?
I mean, you probably know this better than me, Tim. I have no idea
What
what
the
this is.
flip? Let's just look it up.
It's a Hamad
Baypex.
watch. I just put it in the chat.
Dude.
Oh, it's cheap and nasty. This is Parnis.
Wow.
Same thing.
Man. Oh, man. How did this guy end up with a
Yeah,
shitter
NATO
like
just said the
this?
wrist will turn green wearing that 100%.
Dude. My God. Okay, I need to close this so that I don't look like I'm promoting shitters.
Right, or fake watches.
Fake watches, yeah, fakes. and just cheap, nasty homage watches. Okay, so here we got two
That's a
dudes.
Datejust
That looks like it. You're right. That looks like it's a Datejust 36.
36. Yep.
Beautiful, classy. And this guy, it's hard to say. No, this looks like some. Oh, it
That's
looks
not a
like a Seiko.
Rolex. Yeah. I don't know what that is.
The case looks like a Seiko.
Oh, we got, speaking of the devil, Tim, we got Valentina in the chat.
Oh, Valentina, the only non-plant
In the
person
whole
who,
story.
yeah, in
It
this
looks
whole
like,
story.
Tim, it looks like her story checks out then, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, hey.
these guys are crazy.
Terrible.
I wonder what she thinks about the. I'm gonna drop the link if you are not on your, if you can join.
Yeah, I'd love to find out her take on what with this whole situation, what she thinks of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, does she think that this was messed up the way they manipulated the public? They used charities, not even reputable charities, just really awful. From what it looks like, I mean, from just my Google search, don't look like the best of the charities out there. For self gain. Oh,
Whew. That's a
damn.
perpetual Nautilus if I've seen one.
Yeah. Some next level stuff. Okay, fair enough. I mean, this is man, these watches go for insane amount. This is $250,000, right? Maybe more now. Maybe half.
I mean, ridiculous. Whew. It's out of this world.
Crazy stuff. And but you know what? Like the clothing he's wearing doesn't look that like super expensive, which makes it's just it shows that he's a classy guy. He's not like an f off dude. Oh, she says my ears were ringing. Yeah. It's pretty awful. Okay. All right. Okay. It's a little bit too old school for me. But what is that wristwatch? Looks like some kind of vintage Omega.
Yeah. I don't know.
VZ, a bunch of people called me liars after the stream. Hey, it was a lot of people thought that because I don't know how closely you were following this news, but Timepiece Gentleman, Marco and Anthony, they actually sent out a lot of plants. There was a woman who sent an image of Anthony at what's that restaurant?
Nick and Sam's.
At Nick and Sam's, yeah, at Nick and Sam's, a fake sighting of the Timepiece Gentleman. So people were suspicious. Everyone was, Marco, you were suspicious. Like, this can't be. And actually, Archie called me a seal. He said my personality is that of a seal. So, look, I mean, it's a danger. You put yourself out there. And I want to apologize to you that it happened like that. But look, I think everyone, was vindicated. I think we look at this now. You weren't mentioned in the video. They didn't say, "Oh, we contacted Marco's girlfriend to go and send a video." So, yeah, when you have an opportunity, please jump on, and we'll have a talk. We can do it today. We can do it tomorrow. Anytime. And I think a lot of people actually owe you an apology. Okay, guys? Let's not be the way the Timepiece Gentleman is. If you and Marco, do you want to apologize? Just real quick.
Why would I apologize?
for doubting.
Tim, No. Tim, you can't say again, technically she isn't vindicated because I haven't seen the evidence. You have the evidence.
I'll show you the evidence privately.
Them not mentioning it is suspect to me. You know what I mean? It's very suspect.
Look, I promise you, she's legit.
That's all I'm going to say. I'm not apologizing, Tim. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. Okay, that's the American way.
So after I show you the image, you'll.
That's the way of doing things here in America.
Okay, I'll send you. Do you want me to send you the image right now? Okay, hold on.
if you
Okay.
wish.
All right, because I
If
want I
she's
want
okay with
I
that, I
want you
mean, I
to
would definitely.
apologize live. Let's just get this. Let's get this
Well,
done.
Tim, I never doubted her story. All I was saying was you don't know if it's the truth because I didn't have the evidence.
Okay, and I'll show you the evidence, and then you can say it's the
If,
truth.
if you're right, if you show me the evidence and say it's
Okay.
the truth, then
Fair enough. Actually, you know what? Fair
I will
enough.
say that she is vindicated, and I was not wrong in saying it's innocent until proven guilty because that's the way we do things in America too.
Okay. Fair enough.
Honestly,
Okay, I sent it to you. There we go. Just don't share it with anyone.
geez, he looks young in this picture,
So,
right?
well, I told you. ACTC. Oh wait, actually, this one. Helms 56 $5 super chat. One and done Rolex. Price cap 25K. What say you? One and done Rolex. Oh, wow.
Tim, you should definitely make a video on this. I mean, you don't want to burn the source, but still,
so,
you should definitely make the video on this.
so Marcos,
Recapping what she said on the live stream,
yeah.
100%.
Okay, so does that confirm her story?
I mean, Tim, it's not conclusive proof. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it's like 95%.
right. It shows that she definitely had a connection with Marco. You know what I mean? They wouldn't
Yeah.
be cuddled up together like that if they
Yeah.
were together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, there you go. So, you gonna apologize?
I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't know what I should be sorry for.
For doubting her, for giving so much doubt. I think next time we have to be a little bit more open, right, Marco?
Sure. I apologize, man. I
There you
apologize.
go. See it? And guys, if anyone else would like to apologize to uh, to Veronica, right? Yes, please.
It's Valentina.
Valentina. Oh, Valentina. That's right. That's right. Yes, Valentina. You're right. You're right.
You know what we
Please.
should do, Tim? Maybe we
Yes.
should set up a GoFundMe. I'd actually be willing to donate for
No.
how much she lost from Marco.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
charity right there. I
A
think
GoFundMe. A GoFund. That's the real charity that they should be doing.
Valentina, if you want, set up a GoFundMe. I'm sure people would be more than happy to
To
donate.
rectify. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Why don't they?
That's
why
a
don't
real
they
charity
first?
right there.
Yeah. Why don't they first return the money that they owe
I'd be
to
more than happy to
Valentina
donate to it.
before
100%.
starting donating money to charity? Oh, they have money for charities, but they don't have money to pay back that they
Right.
borrowed from their girlfriend.
No, I'm being serious.
No,
Actually,
you're
Tim,
right. You're absolutely
we
right.
should even do a video about this, Tim.
Yeah.
It'd be a
You know
great
what?
video topic.
That's a good. This is a really good topic. I don't know how much Valentina wants to be involved in this, but
Right.
if she wants
If
to
she
do
wants
it,
to do the GoFundMe, by all
Yeah.
means, I'm happy to donate. I'm happy to make a video about it. And everybody, I'm sure, would cover this 100%.
oh yeah, this is going to be actually. You know what?
This would be the nail in the coffin, the death of a competitor, Tim.
Yo.
I mean, we're laughing, but it looks very bad on Timepiece Gentleman.
That
Especially
right?
on
Like
Marco.
yeah. Look, Valentina, please contact me. Let's get this done. Let's do a GoFundMe. If these guys are serious and they're so charitable, they wanna do things for other people.
Hold on,
Why
Tim.
not?
Is I Heart Sushi just put? I'm unfamiliar with the whole Valentina thing. You want to just maybe recap the whole situation, what happened with Valentina, just for people.
Yeah. Let's see. Apparently, Marco has different story, but he ignored me and blocked me. Why not meet me? Right. We can call him out on it. Exactly. Right. Of course, he's gonna have a different story. Look, these guys will spin and twist anything. When they covered that live stream that Roman and their buddies were making. Did you see how they cut out the parts where they were very critical of Timepiece Gentleman and yeah. So there you go. I think if they owe you money, you got the story. Let's do it. Let's get your money back. This is actually really good content. We can actually do some good here. You guys want to contribute to a charity? Do you want to contribute to something actually good? Let's do it. Let's get this money back to Valentina. because
But
those
Tim, you would
guys.
need to confirm it's her who's actually, because
Right,
you know
right.
what, we
We'll
don't want to start a
yeah.
GoFundMe and then
Look,
it's
I
somebody else faking us out.
Valentina, if you want to get involved in this, contact me on the Instagram. We'll talk about this. Get me as much details as possible, and we'll set it up. Daniel
But
Cat,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
$2.80. You guys set it up. I'm in.
100%, dude. I'm telling you, people,
Yeah.
this will gain a lot of traction. But Tim, you want to just recap the story for people who don't know what happened?
Oh yeah. So just really quickly, Valentina was Marco's girlfriend, and Marco has borrowed quite a significant. I don't know how much, but a significant amount of money.
I think it was 2,000, right?
I don't know.
Or something like that. Yeah,
No, I don't know.
it was not like $20. You know what I like? Just to make it,
Well,
it was multiple
it was a
thousands.
significant. It was a
Right.
significant amount. I don't
Or
know. I don't know
significant
the
for her
exact.
at least.
Yeah, I don't know the exact amount, but I know that it was a significant amount, significant enough that it's more. So it's more than 2,000.
Right.
So it was a significant enough that it put her in like a financial. It's a financial burden, and especially she lost her job soon after, and she even said that hey, uh, she agreed for him to even pay a portion of it because she really needed the money. But because at that time he was robbed by his friend.
Oh, Tim,
Yeah,
we got a special guest coming on. Hold on.
got a special guest. Okay,
Yeah,
because
starts with an O. I think you know him pretty well.
okay. Uh, oh,
You know who I'm talking about, right?
oh, that's really
He's coming
cool.
on Archie's show also. He's
Very
or
cool. Very
he
cool.
told me he might come on Archie's show. There you go. I just sent him the link to the StreamYard.
Very cool. Very cool.
Hello
Got
to our good friend,
yes,
Timeless Watch
our
channel.
our
Well,
good friend that starts
good
with the
friend.
letter O.
Acquaintance. You know,
Yes.
I hope we're friends, but
And
no
rhymes with ocean.
Right.
But so and what happened was
Well, Tim, hold on.
he
Let's
got
wait for the
robbed.
recap. Let's wait for the recap
Yeah.
because I
Oh,
want
okay.
Oisin to hear also.
Oh, okay.
Let's
No
wait for.
problem.
I
I'll
think
wait
that's a
for it.
better.
Yeah. But I think in either case, I want Valentina
To get her just due.
to get in touch with me, to get in touch
Right.
with the community. We'll rectify it. We'll make this right.
If she's
I
been
don't think
wrong,
anyone
this
should be.
community.
Dude,
will
you
rectify.
understand? Like, you owe money to your friends, and then you go and you set up and you give away money to charity, and you tell your friends that you borrowed money from that you can't pay them back. Like, what the
But Tim,
hell?
it's not a tax write-off, Tim. It's not a tax write-off.
Oh, it's not a tax write-off. You're not gonna get clout from it.
Right.
It's just, it's man, it's messed up the way this whole situation happened. Dude, what is this watch, by the way?
It's I have no idea.
Oh, wait. Wait, who is Marco? Isn't Marco on this stream?
Yeah, this is terrible. I hate the fact that my name is Marco also. It's like the worst situation.
Okay. Yeah,
We're
right.
talking
So
Marco
Marco
from the
is
Timepiece
the
Gentleman.
Timepiece Gentleman. The Timepiece Gentleman, there are two guys. I'm going to show you. So this is Marco right here on the left side, and this is Anthony. So Marco owes money to Valentina. And he started a charity, and instead of paying back to his ex-girlfriend that he owed money, instead he rather give the money to charity and get clout. By the way, we need to get back to this one. I'm sorry, Helm 56 said about my question. Yeah, so thank you for reminding me, and I'm sorry for doing that. One and done Rolex at $25,000 cap. What do you think?
Very easy. You know what my answer is going to be?
What? Oh no! What is it gonna be?
The 126710 BLNR, the Bruce Wayne.
Oh,
That's
the
the best
Bruce
one and
Wayne.
done. You get GMT on Jubilee. As good as it gets, in my opinion.
Oh, actually, you know what? Show it to him. Are you? Oh, you're wearing the sub right now.
I'm wearing the sub, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let me just do a quick filter. You know what I'm saying? A quick filter. Whoa. I want to see what we got at 25,000.
Tim, someone just shot me an Instagram DM, and this
Yes.
is true. I'm not going to reveal who, but he said the
Yes.
scariest thing on that fake charity Timepiece Gentleman vid.
Yeah.
Remember, he asked his investor for 400,000 to
Yeah.
pay people money he owed them for their watches.
Yeah.
Tim,
Oh,
imagine being an investor. Isn't that terrible?
dude, these guys are
Oh, we got
insane.
Cars and Chrono in the chat. Hello, Cars and Chrono.
Whoa, Cars and
Congrats on the
Chrono.
Moser. Tim, he just got the Moser. What's it called? The chronograph. You know that blue dial chronograph that we're talking about?
H Mose. Yes, yes, yes.
Why can't the
Whoa.
Streamliner chronograph?
Whoa, the Streamline.
Whew, that's a
Very
heck of a
cool.
watch.
Wow. All right, just really quickly to answer the super chat question, $25,000 Rolex, one and done. There's a few choices here, right? Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? A two-tone root beer. That's one option. So if you want, it would depend on how old you're, right? If you're a little bit older, think 40 and up, 35 and up. What do you think? Who's root beer for?
Yeah, I mean root beer. I think 30 and up, 30 and up, like 35
30
even.
and up?
It's more of a like older look. You know, it's more of a
Yeah.
gentleman's look.
Gentleman. If you're a gentleman, if you wear 2 to 3 piece suits all the time, then this is the way to go. A Pepsi or a Bruce Wayne is another way to go. This is GMT. It's a perfect one and done. Oh, also the really cool thing about the modern Bruce Wayne or Pepsi, is you can get both bracelets, right? It goes for 23,000, right? You pay $1,000, you get a second bracelet from your Rolex AD. Boom, you got like 2 watches in one. You can go dressy with a Jubilee, and then you want sporty, you change it to an Oyster bracelet, right, Marco? By the way, Marco, are you gonna get a second bracelet? What do you think?
No,
Not yet.
it's unnecessary, Tim. I just like the Jubilee bracelet. I have one and one.
Oh, you have the sub. You also have the sub.
Right, Cars and
But
Chrono.
if you had one and done,
yes, I would get both, 100%.
Yeah, nice. Another option could be a Submariner or a Kermit, the new Sermit, the Sermit.
That's a good pick also. But I
It's a
still
great
think
pick.
GMT is better.
The Sermit. Oh my god, the Sermit. This is a banger of a piece. Now, you can also for this money get a kind of a bad condition Daytona, right? Not in the best condition, right? It would be kind of a little beat up, not the most beautiful color combination. I wouldn't do that though. Like, what do you think? Is this worth 25,000? A Daytona?
Two-tone as a one and done, Tim? I don't
Yeah.
think so. I think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not that great of an idea. Let's see. Let me just catch up to these chats. Tim, Timeless Watch channel posted on his gram. He's joining your stream. Excellent. Oh, and let me show you Cars and Chrono. Check this guy out.
There we go.
Oh my god, and we got Watch Gringa on the watching as well. The football is over. Now let's talk watches. Timeless Watch channel come through. Nice. Yes,
That's
we're gonna have.
Look
at that. Wow. Look at the bracelet. Whoa. You know what? As I look at this watch, it reminds me actually of Gaudi's architecture. Now that I was in Barcelona, right? I look at these flowing forms.
That Batman. You see the Batman right there, right in the middle.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's like a Batman. Oh, it's a bad picture, but.
Oh yes, I know. Upside down. It's upside down.
Right,
yes.
It's upside down.
Damn.
But yeah, that's a heck of a watch, man. Whew, let me tell you.
Congratulations. Wow. Damn. It's got these organic flowing lines. Looks like a shell of some like a tortoise or something. It's like inspired. It looks like it's inspired by nature.
I like it because it's totally unique. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing else that looks like it. It's totally new design. Very well interpreted. Well,
I
hello.
just.
Oh shit. Okay, sorry, my audio cut out. That was weird.
Mhm. Let me just show you real quick what
Wow,
I'm
who's this guy
talking about.
commenting? Incredible. Watch Cardinal. I wonder who that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, tell your. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna take that off the screen.
Okay, check this out. You see it? Like the Gaudi's architecture. Look, got these kind of flowing lines, right? It kind of reminds.
I see the resemblance. Yeah, I mean,
Look, I mean, it's got this
you eat enough
organic. It's
edibles, I
different. It's
could see the
different.
resemblance.
Yeah, and it's also different from what other brands are doing. So it's nice. It's nice to have some variety in the watch industry. So it's not like not everybody's just not copying each other and just making everything that's the same. Watch Gringa. I mean, I couldn't agree more. Italy is playing fantastic game. They are so fun to watch. What a time!
Listen, I gotta
Oh.
tell you, I'm Italian. Well, my family's Italian. I'm not. I'm Canadian. I'm second generation at this point. You know,
Mm.
forget it. And then Oisin's coming on. He's Italian. So Gringa, you got a lot of people against you at the moment.
Mm. Look at this. Oisin, welcome to the
Hey,
show.
how are you guys?
All
Hey,
is well. How are you?
we're doing good.
I have to make my hair extra flames.
Your
Flames
hair is
of
all.
anger.
Blame me.
You can't do anything for it not to look good. You know.
Just flames. Irate. What's the guy in what's the Pixar movie? Uh what's the one where it's all the emotions inside the brain of the person? It's a beautiful movie. And one of them is anger and it's just his hair goes on fire when he gets angry. Uh
Inside
inside out.
out. Inside
Inside
out.
out. How are you guys?
Man, we are kind of reeling from the revelations of the story. It's worse than anyone could have ever predicted, I think.
Yes.
I think uh they were trying to make themselves look like victims and they came out looking like douchebags and it just looks they made whole community look like morons.
Yeah. It's a bit embarrassing to be part of the watch community today, I think.
Oh yeah. It's a
It's a little,
really sad day.
yeah. Yes. What can I say? Some interesting things happened today as well, I have to say. I mean, first of all, I want to say I got on with you guys. I like you guys. Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not waiting up for Archie. if I go on with Archie, it's gonna be, him screaming at everyone. I love him. He's the pontiff. No disrespect. And I'll be up till 5 a.m. and I don't want to do that again. I'm in the middle of a heavy edit here. So I figured you guys are a more decent hour from me. So let me go on here. And you can just, if you feel like it, you can regurgitate what I said on Archie later. But yeah, I mean, despicable. Despicable, despicable. I mean, I already knew it was bad. But
Yeah.
as you say, it was even worse. Adrian from Bark&Jack put it very well. He says it's like being in a car crash, going home, finding your other car and going back and crashing it into that.
Well, somebody made an amazing analogy in the stream yesterday. He said it's like faking your own death and then turning up to your funeral to see who shows up. You know what I mean?
It's so true. It's so true. Some guy said it's like putting fake blood on you, lying in the middle of the street, and people run over and go, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And then go, "Ha ha, you're a fool." What? We were just concerned. That's not the same. Oh dear God. It's just dealing with these guys. I made a big mistake even talking about these guys in the front. I knew I was making a mistake. It's like I don't know, putting your hand into a big cake and going, "This is going to be mushy and horrible." Oh shit, it's mushy and horrible. I knew it would be. Like I knew you're dealing with these Oh God, the watch world is a weird one, isn't it? Like there's a lot of
Ugh.
very smart people in the watch world. Watches,
Look,
it's mechanical watches. Anybody could buy an Apple Watch these days. You'd think that people would who buy a nice mechanical watch have a certain, highbrow thing to them, like they're into
yeah.
fine wine and fine art. No, 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 no. There's a lot that aren't at all, and some of those have their own Pied Pipers. And this is these guys. I want to tell the audience. How many are watching right now? 180.
185.
I want to tell the audience a couple of things. First off, this is not the watch world.
Mm.
The watch world has been, when I got into watches and I started watching channels, it was people who were very, apart from Archie, who was just, and the guy knows his watches. The guy's actually an extremely intelligent guy and he knows his watches. But yes, it's a farce, right? We know that. But the rest of the channels, they were all very interesting and intelligent. It was also cultured. Since I got into it and I became a YouTuber myself in the watch world, it's been usurped by these dealers. Now, no respect, don't disrespect, sorry, to these guys. A lot of these guys are amazing. They know a lot of watches. Roman knows his watches. My God, that guy's an encyclopedia. And guys like Paul, they're good guys. They're out there working for the community. But it's like, it's just one side of the watch thing for me. It's only one corner of it. And now it's grown into this fucking cancerous tumor that's kind of covering over everything else. What happened to Mark on Long Island Watches, who takes apart a watch and shows you the hairspring and how it works and so on? What happened to all these guys who are talking about the geometry, the inside of the watch, the history of the watch, doing the macros and so on? What about all that beauty? Instead, we got these dudes who are going, hey, can you swap me a date just for a thing of the,
For Daytona.
I'm going to go over
5K
there and drop that thing.
this.
Yeah, I'll give it to you for 1,000 extra. And is that where we are? Is that the watch world? Because if that's it, I'm out.
This watch is going to make you look so cool.
Yeah, like it's...
Or you want
disgusting.
an investment. Buy this watch, you're going to make 5,000, and then you can flip it to another guy.
I was saying, Oisin, I watched a video. I think it was Mark Gebauer's latest video. I don't know if it's latest or the one that he previously posted. Very recent. He pitched every single watch as an investment. Not a single one did he talk about what goes into it, why it's great, why you should pick it, why it looks good on a wrist.
These guys, yeah, you're right. And these guys don't even talk about that. They're just walking around town flipping watches. They're not even saying, oh, you should get this watch and then it'll be an investment later. It's just them on the phone going, well, yeah, I can give it to you for 1,000 extra. Or, okay, it's interesting. Hey, it was interesting for me. I was like, oh, wow, is this how it really works? It actually felt dirty watching that channel. I felt like I needed a shower, but it was like a guilty pleasure because I was like, wow, this is what this shit is, right? This is horrible.
Well, they're not about the watches.
It's not about the watches.
They're lifestyle influencers. Let's call it that, right? Because that's what it really is.
Yeah. Look, it's okay. It's one corner of the watch world, and that's okay. And sometimes I mention it myself. Sometimes I talk about the AD. I talk about the price of the watch and whether you should buy it or not, or you covered that. But that's only one section. It's like reviewing music and only talking about fusion jazz. It's like, okay, fusion jazz is cool. We like fusion jazz, but there's so much more in music. There's such a wide spectrum. But these guys, they only have that spectrum. Some of the guys I know well, and I respect them. But sometimes I'm like, they want to get on a live stream, and I'm like, yeah, can we not do shop talk the whole fucking stream? Because it gets a little, it's cool. But can we talk about, let's have a fucking conversation about Breguet. Anybody into that? No. Why? Because it's not, the Rolex is...
It doesn't get the clicks.
Are we... Yeah, well...
You can't flip it easily.
Clicks. I don't even know if it's about clicks. It's just like these guys have their lexicon, their world. They don't even want to wander outside that, or maybe they're not into it. I keep getting asked about, the pronunciations because I bring that up. sometimes, that people can't pronounce certain brands and so on. And I'm just like, hey, who have we got? Oh, hey, buddy,
Hello,
how are you?
Captain.
The captain, how are you, buddy?
How are you doing, Oisin?
I'm in the middle of a rant here. Do you mind if I just finish it and then
Yep, keep going.
we'll talk about wine or something?
By all means. By all means.
But it's just, I don't know. It's just this stuff like, oh boy, I used to deal with computers years ago. I mean, I still have a store based out of New York, an online store. But I used to do exactly what these guys did. I never told my audience that, and I will tell them soon. And a couple of hundred people now know. But it's a kind of a secret I have. I did this for years. I did exactly what Anthony did, but I did it with Apple MacBooks and iPads and iPhones and so on for years. To feed the monkey, to pay the bills and so on. Because as a musician, you don't know when you're getting paid or not. And I used to deal with exactly the same kind of characters. The dudes on the street guys, they couldn't program a computer, fix a computer. They didn't know what was on the inside, but they could tell you on the outside, how many ports it had. They'd be like, oh, that's a 2010 MacBook Pro. They had everything they needed to know. Luckily for them, MacBook Pro, iPad, IBM ThinkPad, etc., they're easy words to pronounce. It makes me laugh that these exact same dudes in the watch world have to say JLC and Lange because they don't even sit down with a bloody audio book to learn a little French just for 6 hours and learn a little French. It's lowering the bar for me, and it's making me cry because they're valid. These are great guys. They're smart guys. They're bulldogs in the industry. But it's also, if I came into the watch world today, the way I came into it 3 years ago, and I saw Timepiece Gentleman, I'd be out. Because I'd be like, that's
the wristwatch community?
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Like this dude who says Paddock instead of Patek, Paddock. You want a Paddock. Okay, that's okay. He doesn't have to pronounce everything perfectly. But it's just like, it's bringing the whole thing down. Now this shit happens. I'm like, where are we? Okay, so that's the first thing I want to say about it. Okay, sorry. Let me get this off my chest, and then we'll get into a conversation. The next thing is, for anybody watching around the world, these guys are in Dallas, Texas. I know Texans. Okay? I know I've been in Texas. I played some huge gigs. I played a massive gig in San Antonio with Van Halen. I played Dallas, Austin. And I know a lot of Texans in New York. Great people. I love Texans. Politically, they're not my way. That's fine. But they're the sweetest people. They're honorable. They're soft. They're understanding. They're honest. Okay? Everything I saw in that video, I was like, I hope people don't think that's Texas. Because that ain't.
Yeah.
That's not Texans. Not the way I know Texans. Right? It's mostly Dallas, yeah.
It's like that looked like New York all the way.
Right. Like
Wall Street, New York. Wall Street.
Superficial and
or a half-assed version. Maybe in their mind they think that's how winners do it in New York. So they have their little small town version of it in Dallas, and there's nothing more pathetic than that. Listen, that ain't Texas. They're lovely. Texans are great people from my experience, and what I saw was deceitful. People just joking around like there was no consequence. Playing where did they learn this shit? From the Kim Kardashian playbook of marketing strategies of the weekend? Like, where did they get this idea?
It was
and then to excuse it, like listening to the guy try to articulate when he sits in the bank trying to articulate what his plan was. He couldn't even get it out. He kept fumbling the word because the sentence didn't go together. Oh, we were doing a charity thing because social media isn't, and my phone was blowing up, and can you unfreeze my accounts? I'm like, just throw it. This sounds like Beat Generation poetry from San Francisco, 1947. What are you talking about?
They're like, that's not a way to do charity that I've ever heard of.
Yeah, the charitable part was, that was worse than a cheap politician, right? trying to, look at me being charitable. But I saw that ages ago when he was first starting his channel, and I wished him well. I actually reached out to the guy and wished him well. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
But he found the genesis of this entire fiasco was some TikToker walked up to him because he had a flashy car and said, "What do you do for a living?" Yeah, some guy made a video, right, and was like, "What do you mind if I ask you what you do for a living?" He asked all these people with flashy cars what they do for a living. There was lawyers, there was plastic surgeons, and he was one of them. And all of a sudden, his Instagram exploded. That's how it started. Right. And he made no secret of it. He actually thanked the guy. He found the guy, and he gave him a Rolex as a thank you. But it was so, I saw the episode, and this was back when he had like 2,000 subs or something. And it was so like, you know, is the camera rolling? Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's your Rolex. You know, it was just so fucking, I was like, oh, dude, haven't you ever seen, I don't know, any movie with any cheap ass politician just trying to like hug babies? And, you know, like we know that people do this. We can see your tits from here. Like, you know, we can see it. We can see it. We can see you do it. So today was a repeat of that, just on a bigger scale. And the guy ever more convinced of his own nonsense. Oh, my God. Listen, you guys talk. I've ranted enough. I'll have a drink.
Hey, those were some amazing observations. And actually, not to... I was going to let the captain talk, but we actually have Adrian joining us for let's see if his phone and his setup works. Adrian, if you're ready, let me add you.
Camera.
Yeah, hello.
Hey,
Adrian,
guys, can you hear me?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Let's hear what the captain has to say. I thought I'd just join because you guys have this is a good chat. But let's hear what the captain's saying.
The captain wants to say that I am honored and privileged to be on this stream with I know Tim and Marco for a long time, but Adrian and Townless Watch Channel, Oisin, it is a pleasure. I'm honored, and I'll let you guys take the floor. Except Oisin, I saw you play. Side note, at Ulysses downtown many years ago. Do you remember? Do you remember that venue?
No way, dude.
Yes,
really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was with my girlfriend at the time, and of course, she loved the band more than me. But once you guys, what can you say? Once you guys were rocking out, I was like loving it. I'm like soaring guitars. I remember it to this day. Soaring guitars.
Nice. Well,
what a small world.
And
that's
Adrian,
a very
incredible.
I love your content. I love your videos. Same to you, Oisin, as well. So
thanks so
cheers,
much.
man.
Cheers. Wow.
That's cool.
But Tim, we kind of mentioned this earlier in the show, where the thing that we are most disappointed about is not just that they used the charity, but that they were talking down on us, basically, or essentially, about the fact that they were donating time to charity. I mean, to me, if you want to donate your time to charity, that's fine. But don't start telling people like, oh, stop spreading negativity online or speculating about a situation. Yeah. And instead donate your time to charity. Like, you have no right to tell people that. I'm sorry to say, you know what I mean? Like
my opinion, the only way, like, it's obviously it is wrong to kind of speculate about what would happen to people, right? Like, because we don't really know, but we can say like, well, this doesn't look good. And people were speculating that if this is all a public stunt, then it would look really bad. So I feel like they doing charity as a public stunt to raise awareness of their own business and their brand, I thought it's just not a good way to go about doing charity. But I wonder what Adrian think about this whole situation. I know you spoke a little bit about this. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can only echo what you guys have said. I think the whole thing it could have been a clever move if it was an organic kind of shutting down, if they were moving things around. I did a video where I mentioned I have a feeling they mentioned about doing rebranding, they mentioned about having a new shop. If they came back and said, guys, we're rebranding. We're now called whatever Brick Watch Shop. We have a new website. We've got a new shop. Really sorry. We were supposed to launch last weekend. The website died. We had to rebuild it. If they had some story around actually doing something proper, I think all of this could be somewhat excusable. But they came back with nothing. It was just a publicity stunt, as opposed to this thing turned into a publicity stunt because of XYZ. It was, we cultivated this publicity stunt, we cultivated this blackout to get attention and to wind people up. And now we're playing the victim. And not only are we playing the victim, but we're then pulling out the charity card at the same time. All of that is just one big fuck up.
It's a dumpster fire.
It's embarrassing. I have no connection to them, but I'm embarrassed. Kind of what you guys are talking about. This is embarrassing for the community of online creators, although they are very much within a different realm, a different segment of what we're in.
Yes.
It's still embarrassing that's the activity that they thought was smart. And also, I've done some dumb shit. I'm sure we've all done dumb shit. But they had a clip in their scandal video where it looked like they were having a board meeting. They had a group of people around a fucking table discussing this. And why didn't someone put their hand up and say, "Hang on, I think this is a really fucking dumb idea. We're going to go back with a big."
No one was there.
Bomb. Yeah, no one was there to say, guys, sorry, we're going to piss the whole watch community off. We're going to lose other watch dealers' business. Yet we're going to try and then spin this around as some sort of charitable thing, and everyone's being angry at us. And then they also had the cheek to say the YouTubers were showing their true colors, and we now know who actually like us and who are our friends. But no, dickhead, you fucked things up for everyone else.
Who's our true friends? This was test of loyalty, Adrian. We were testing you guys if you're loyal to us.
And as they say, is that respect is earned, and they lost. Everyone lost respect for them.
Right.
They cannot then pull the victim card on all. I'm just repeating what everyone else has said.
And
but
Adrian, in that board meeting, they were practically breaking their necks with laughter when they're trolling Roman, and it's like nobody found Roman's stream funny. Everybody was genuinely upset during that. That reflects so badly the fact that
wasn't that an absurd moment?
That was ridiculous.
Was like they're
I can't
all
believe
laughing,
they left that in.
Getting a kick out of this. I felt like they were schoolboys, 13-year-old
They were having a blast. Good old time. Ha ha! Look how worried everybody is.
I thought they would snap a neck muscle from the way they were laughing.
Jeez.
They were loving the whole thing. And truth be told, it was only Roman kind of keeping everyone a little bit measured, because he was like, well, let's see, and maybe this is just a stunt. The other lads were super pissed. I mean, Nico, I don't know him, but I found a little bit of respect for him there, because he was holding back, but he was basically in an Irish way, or Irish Dutch, whatever he is, way, kind of slipping it in like, I'm not happy with this. And Eric as well, God bless him, very pissed off. This is not how we do. And then he gets off the stream. The funniest shit for me was I was talking to Paul all day that day, because me and Paul go back at this point, right? It was the first streams I ever did.
We're talking about Paul Thorpe. Yeah,
Paul Thorpe. And we were chatting that day, and I was like, "What's going on? Do you know what's going on? You're the watch police, man. You know, you should know." And he was so bummed, man. And then when he got off that stream and he discovered what the truth was, that no, they didn't run away with people's money, but they just think this is a big funny prank and it's going to get them attention. He was really pissed. But then he made that video, and it was he had made it earlier that day, and it was very measured. And the whole video, they're like, "Oh, Paul's our man. Paul's our man." Paul wants to fucking kill you guys right now, because you're like fucking with his whole milieu. All his friends are calling him, going, "What the hell is going on? We're losing business over this. You're messing." He's been around for such a long time. He has that code of ethics And
Right.
you're really messing with it right now. Just because he makes a measured video trying to be a calm dude doesn't mean he's calm. He ain't calm at all. And it was so funny to me that the whole time, like, Anthony goes, I'm going to name my child Paul. I'm like, please don't fucking name it. like you couldn't have got it more wrong. I was a bizarre video. I kept stopping it and screaming, and it took me like 4 or 5 sittings to get through the bloody thing. I don't know. Bizarre.
It takes a couple of sittings to go through it. Let me just really quickly catch up with these super chats because that's how I pay for the stream. DC and LV $5. What's sad is there are enough fools that think this is some genius PR play. What if everybody conducted like this? Shmeesh. Well, they were ratioed in the dislikes on their video, and totally bodied by the comments. I mean, there's some brutal
Tim,
comments
they
out
changed
there.
the video ID 3 times to mess with the like-dislike ratio on purpose, which is, I mean, it just goes to show you. It's like they're suffering from some kind of complex.
Is this narcissism? Is it narcissism?
Probably.
There's always narcissism.
It's one of those things where you can't accept that what you're doing is wrong, and you kind of manufacture everything around it to make sure
then you have to double down.
You're convincing yourself that what you're doing is right, and there's no possibility that you could be wrong. I think that's what this is.
Van Lux would like to welcome Adrian. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks.
Watches 24 at $10. Timeless Watch Channel and Adrian in a year. Is TPG still in business? What do you guys think?
I think I think they'll be bigger. Annoyingly, I think they'll be bigger than what they are now, and I think the traction that they have and the type of, I can't remember where I mentioned this on the Scottish Watches podcast. So I think they're going to be shunned by the watch community, as in the enthusiasts, but they're going to build such big traction, such big hype, that have a feeling their customer base, which is a larger one than the watch enthusiasts, is going to be those who they just want the hype watch. They're not into watches. They just want the hype watch. And I think that's the world. If you think about all the content that exactly. All the content that they create is hype. It's, I'm going off to this restaurant and spending $17,000, going on a private jet. It's all of that kind of Jake Paul style BS. That's fine, because that's what pays for the watch industry. Ultimately, we don't pay for it because we're such a small percentage. But I think in a year's time, they are going to be bigger than what they are now. But their customer base is going to be very different from.
Can I just clarify something also? I don't think so much it's the hype watch, because, like, for example, I'm wearing a No Date sub, right? The 114060. This is technically considered a hype watch, right? But I don't look at this thing from an investment or flipping standpoint, right? I bought this thing because I like it, and because ultimately I think that it's a watch that I'm always going to keep in my collection. And it fills, that diver role, that kind of watch on a metal bracelet type role. But I'm not looking at it from like, oh, yeah, I want to make a quick buck on it. All these channels, Mark Bauer, for example, that I just watched today, what's his name, Timepiece Gentleman, all these other guys like Wolves of Watch Street, they're just into the flipping of the watches, which I find really poor, because it's not about watches anymore. It's about making money.
You're right, Marco, but hold on a moment. There's an extra element here, and that is these guys really like the social media stuff. Like, look at Roman. I have a lot of respect for the guy, but the guy's got an empire. He doesn't need to be online doing this stuff. This is kind of a little perk for him. Same thing with Paul. And maybe it helps his business, sure, but they really like and I think Timepiece Gentleman too, the popularity aspect, the possible fame, if you could
feel like a superstar.
Even if you could call, I mean, it's the watch community. This is hardly Philip DeFranco, Tati Westbrook level or whatever. This is really, we're really small fish. But I guess, it depends what pond
is with
you're
the times, guys. Oisin is with the times.
But I like to know.
YouTube drama. He knows the YouTube drama.
But like, it's this attracts them. I feel that, Roman was probably attracted to this guy, not because of his business sense. There were so many other people he could do business with, but because he was getting the subs, They're kind of attracted to this. It's a currency they don't already have. It's like why we all look at these actors, these famous actors, then they make a band. And you're like, well, why are you making a band? Because it's the thing they never had. Johnny Depp, you're such a famous actor. Why do you need to be in a shitty little band? Because he just wants to be on stage. It's the thing he never had, kind of thing. And these guys are attracted to that. And you can be damn sure that all the lads... I came across a thing. I've been coming across it a lot, and I'm going to address it a little bit now and maybe later in the week. I don't like the idea that they're defending this dude because they think he's going to be the big shit. That to me is disingenuous. It's insincere. Yeah. Let me tell you what happened today. I'm going to tell you guys right now. Here's a scoop, right? Not much of a scoop, but this is the chronology of what happened. So I reached out to Paul, who I adore. He's a great guy. And I'm like, are you going to repudiate what this guy said? Because this is a fucking joke, right? But I know that he's totally promoted Paul. So maybe Paul's going to have a change of heart. And Paul didn't get back to me. Roman reached out to me and said, hey, are you going to, or Roman's assistant said, you're invited to the stream. We're going to do a big reaction and you're invited. I was thinking, these guys out of their mind. They're going to invite this crazy, hairy Irishman on there. I'm going to destroy them all. Well, not them all, but I'm going to destroy this dude. And whatever. And, but I said, sure, I'll get on it. And then it was all kind of tentative. And Paul didn't really want to talk. And then he said, maybe there's some other options. The producer Michael thing came up. And I was like, oh, I see whatever. Everyone's going, oh, hush, hush. All of a sudden our morals have a question mark above them because maybe we have the chance of getting on a producer Michael show or clip or something. And I thought, okay, these guys are for sale. These guys are fucking for sale. And should we be surprised? Because that's their business in the first place. Then this is what happened. I was waiting for the notice about the Roman Live thing. And then it hit that producer Michael pulled out. I hope that was producer Michael or Adam, if you're watching. Maybe you're not. Adam, it was probably Adam.
Well, let's not mince our words because they took down a video from you. And
yes,
yeah.
So, there's a
what they can get. You know what I mean? They can.
Yes. They're not angels themselves, but I think that Adam or someone looked at that video and saw 4,000 likes and 5,000 dislikes and saw all the hatred, and they went, "No, let's not associate ourselves with this," and they pulled. 10 minutes later, I got a text from Roman's people saying, "We're not doing the stream."
Right.
So now I'm thinking, okay, they don't want to do the stream. Is this because Michael pulled out? I'm like, guys, are we all for sale? Because they're all going on about trust, but there's one thing that matters here that we're all on YouTube. If I say I like this watch, people have to believe me. I think this watch is a great watch. People have to believe me. I'm not for sale. I don't give a shit. If I hate it, I'll fillet it. If people ask me, it happens every day. Will you advertise my watch?
You did it with the new Speedy. You did it with the new Speedy. You gave your honest thoughts.
Absolutely. I burnt my bloody bridges at the local. Right. I'll never get that Speedy, that Snoopy at retail.
I appreciate the candor. You're honest. That's the thing.
Yeah.
The best guy ever is Leo Laporte. He does technology stuff. He does computers and iPhones and all of that stuff, all smartphones and so on. Leo Laporte, he's been around forever. He's been around from before the internet. And he doesn't even need YouTube. He has his own empire online. That guy, they could send him the new iPhone, the new Samsung, the new IBM, whatever. He won't take it. He buys it out of his own pocket. He won't accept any free shit because that way he can give the truth. And that's why his audience, who are millions around the world, trust him. That's all we have. These guys now are going, they're for sale. I don't like it. I don't like that feeling at all. That maybe these guys were going to go up and excuse. I don't know. I'll give them the benefit, or try to give them the benefit of the doubt. But it
Yeah.
was just funny to me that producer Michael pulled and
Yeah.
ran as he should have. And then all of a sudden it was like, we're not even doing a stream. We're all going to stay stum.
Damn.
You know,
Yeah,
this
and,
shit, I could read this shit with my eyes closed,
Yeah.
man.
AB
Could-
$4.
could it
Wonder why
be-
Roman. Oh, one second. Sorry.
You're gone.
Yeah, let me just catch up here real quick. I have a few chats. Wonder why Roman didn't post a response video, and I think the way that they're going to, just like Oisin said, and they're just going to mitigate damage. I think this was a total flop, and they're just gonna say radio silence, just completely ignore all these questions. Don't talk about this. This was not a good idea. That's it. Everybody, shut up. Mr. GMT, awesome to see superstars on the panel and all agreeing that TPG are a bunch of tools.
Adrian's the only true superstar here.
You're the actual rock star, man. You're the
I saw him back in the day before you were big. I supported you.
Thank you very much, man.
No.
Adrian, you in a hotel or something,
Anytime.
man?
Yeah, well, I'm
There
in
we
London
go.
at the moment.
Wow.
Oh yeah. How's it going? You doing a
Hey,
We got
you got an
JJ
event or something?
in the room.
Tim's pretending you don't see my comments for the
We
last
got him
5 minutes.
backstage like
He's a big
second
shot
class
today. He's got a new
citizen.
crew on. No room
on,
for
guys.
small fries.
England versus Italy, Euro Cup. Who do you got, Adrian?
Oh,
Huh?
he
What's
said.
that, sorry?
The Euro Cup. England didn't England just beat Denmark in the Euro Cup?
Forget the Euro.
They did.
We
Oh,
got
shit.
Timepiece Gentleman
I don't
They
know
did
anything
2-1.
about football.
They
Okay.
did.
I'm
They
just-
beat them
I'm just
2-1.
about watches. I'm
Okay.
just-
I like
1 second, guys. Mario in Oregon, $5. Are we sure Rolex didn't create this cancellation? And actually, I commented on that a little bit because I thought that even if I think they didn't consider it. The fact that if they want to do some kind of show on Netflix about watches, that a lot of these brands, they will probably pull out. They won't allow them
Why would they
to
do that?
display.
Free advertising.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Rolex wants any. Do you think Rolex wants to be associated with these timepiece jerks?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Style collector, $5. Wow. All-star panel. That's right. Thank you. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Julian Piche, $1. Thank you.
It's Pichet, Tim. Pichet.
Piche.
Guys, hit me up for French lesson. I can help you
Just
guys
try-
out.
I'm just trying to get
Wait,
through
wait.
everything. Gears of Wood, $5. The real crime is Adrian's short videos. We need more content. I think Adrian has been focused on quality over just quantity.
Yes.
I've got 5 watches here, so I'm busy.
Whoa.
Oh, what you got? Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's have a look.
Look at this, a
I've got-
sneak peek.
Only
I've
the
got-
good stuff. We need only
Yeah.
the good stuff.
I've purposely got some bad stuff.
Oh, is that fake watch that you shot out of the air?
There we go.
No, we don't talk about fake watches anymore. So I've got a
Oh yeah,
Hublot.
true.
That's
Sorry.
right. That's right.
I don't even
Whoa.
know what this is. Is that a classic fusion? I think it's a classic fusion.
It's one of those. Kevin
I've got
V
a-
wants to welcome Adrian and Timeless Watch channel.
What is
Big
that?
Bang.
Wait,
Oh,
wait.
This is
Big
Yeah, let's.
a Hublot Big Bang. And basically, I'm gonna.
Oh, let's hope that Nico
I'm gonna
is
have an
not
open
watching
mind.
this.
I'm gonna have an open mind at Hublot, and then I've got 3 Panerais. I don't know what. they are.
Whoa.
Oh,
Uh,
yes. Let's see.
Luminor, submersible.
Oh, yeah. I
um,
got the submersible.
Oh
Beautiful.
shit! I've already messed
Those
that
things
up.
are powerful.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I've got just different watches, different from what I normally do, just to try and change things up a bit, and play with Hublot because I hate them, but I don't really have any reason to hate them other than their branding. So I thought I'd see what they're actually like.
That'd be
I'm
great.
actually
Adam
I'm
Ruth
helping
is
out
really fun.
a viewer with the Hublot, and we're thinking a Hublot. We're looking for a sandwich dial, manual wind, something simple. I think that's the. Oh wait, not a Hublot. What am I saying? A Pam. But the
Oh,
Hublots,
right.
man, Hublots.
Manual watch sandwich style, the 183.
There you go.
Or the one that
Yeah,
Oisin has, which is time only. Those are the best, 100%.
Actually,
Awesome.
Marco,
I like the
I
512
have,
the best.
you know, JJ knows on Kings Highway there is a watch dealer. They told me they'll allow me to look at any Hublot that I want and make all videos to my delight.
Oh, the one I went to that I got the milk house from.
Yeah, maybe. Is
the one
that where you got it? Kings
The
Highway.
milk house, yeah, Kingside. Well, there's two. There's
Oh.
Scott's and then across the
There
street.
we
I forgot
go.
the name. Across the
There
street.
you go. Dick fits in well. $2. Just here to promote Archie's special blend coffee. Thank you for that.
Actually, while I'm at it, hang on. Let me do Adrian.
No.
Adrian's blend.
You got the Pontus blend in that. That's
Oh, look at this.
Oh, nice.
No.
Congratulations.
Nice promotion. Well done.
Doing
Incredible.
better promotion than that.
Smells of almonds, dark chocolate, vanilla. Oh, what's that?
Ooh.
Look at that. Look at that.
Let's
That's
see.
a
Oh, that looks sandwich dial.
What's the
A
size
A
on that?
day.
That's a 1940.
That's very classy.
It,
Wow.
it looks tiny. It looks nice. This looks like. Is this like a ladies one or what? I don't know.
It's a
Huh.
I'm asking
42.
you, and I'm supposed to know
It might
what
be
it
a
is.
42.
I like that
Yeah.
size 42. I know AC3 always says get 44, but
Mark
Shit, this
P.
looks amazing.
We know timepiece gentlemen are idiots, but can we please mention that England are in major football, soccer, final soccer year? Was born 66. I am old.
The
And I
Azzurri. The
think-
Azzurri.
Isn't it
Italy's
Italy
definitely
versus
in-
England?
Yes.
Is it Italy versus England
Yes.
for the
Mm.
final? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Italy's gonna win.
It
You know,
is.
I gotta take my Patriots. I gotta go back to my roots. You know what I'm saying? Even though
Yeah, you
There you
gotta.
go,
Yeah.
Julian
Correct.
Pichet. Thank you for another $1. And
Nice.
Lolex, great show, Timmy.
there we go.
Thank you, Lolex.
When Italy won last time, was that early 2000s? I remember.
2006.
No,
That was the
no,
World Cup.
no,
The World
no,
Cup.
no.
Oh, the
World
World Cup.
Cup.
Europe? That's right.
Yeah, 2006 World Cup. I remember that.
1968 was the
That's
last
Euro,
time
but this is the
Italy
Euro
won
Cup.
the Euro Cup.
Oh, the Euro Cup. That was the World Cup they won in the early 2000s, right?
Yeah, it was 2006.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
won against France because
That's right.
Zinedine Zidane headbutted
Yes,
that
would've
other
beat that
guy
team
who
anyway.
called his sister some bad name or something,
Right.
yes.
and then
I
he
re-
got
I
sent
remember-
off.
We were all out. The whole street in Brooklyn was packed for like 4 blocks. Everyone was going berserk.
Yeah,
Montreal
Montreal was
crazy.
packed.
I was
It
in
was
Long
insane.
Island City for that one. Yeah.
I gotta be honest, guys. This whole football talk it's
Sorry,
rating
guys.
poison.
Tim doesn't even know who
Sorry,
Stephen A.
sorry,
Smith
sorry.
is, guys.
It's a bigger
He doesn't know
community.
Adrian, let's see some more
100 million
Panerais.
Adrian, yeah, actually.
All right, we'll show
Let's see
some
that
pockets.
submersible. You got that submersible.
Oh, let's see. What is everybody wearing? Just let's see
I don't
everybody.
even wanna
A
show what I'm
wristwatch
wearing.
check.
I was just putting together furniture in my backyard. So
Oh, JJ has committed
My
the
beater,
cardinal sin.
listen, I'm not wearing the day to put together lawn furniture. I'll tell you that much. I just came in from doing it. I tell you, if
Right.
I ever bought a Panerai again, I would buy it from that store that Oisin always walks past because I feel bad. They always look lonely in there.
Cristiano, he is lonely.
Yeah, man.
He's waiting. He's waiting for some
I'm
business.
starting to like these Panerais, man.
Oh,
These
yeah,
things-
it's
Whoa.
Yeah.
Very
I
nice.
just
Yeah,
tried
that
one
looks
on
cool.
recently. They're actually
This is
quite
cool,
a bit. I'm
man.
not. Yeah, it is really
A little
nice.
reminiscent of an offshore, no? With
But those
with
are
the
size
ceramic
prohibitive
bezel.
a bit, aren't they?
Yeah.
Aren't they size?
Yeah, it's a
they're
big watch.
Yeah, that's a chunky monkey.
Yeah, it looks good on.
You like that
looks good on me.
line?
Yeah.
Shit, that's cool.
I tell you, I really want a PAM 512. I've been wanting one of those for a long time, but I never find it at a good price yet.
The best is the one me and Oisin got. ETA movement.
210?
Easy to serve it. Easy to not pipe up. Manual wind. Sandwich dial. Mine has the sub-seconds.
Which is more desirable.
Oh, Julian Pichet, $5. Some breaking news. Roman just released a video statement on Gray Market's Facebook page.
Oh, that's lame because none of us are
Whoa.
in that. Or I'm not.
Yeah.
Not on that.
If somebody can link us, is that possible?
We can. It's a private group, Tim.
Ooh.
Screenshots
I
are
hope-
welcome.
I hope he's
Download the
disconnected.
video and send it to him.
I think it's
Fulfill the-
damage control. Damage control. Only telling people in the know. Oh, this is not going to look good. I think, look, if this stunt worked out well, there would have been, everybody would be making videos right now about how clever they were, how
Yes.
the stunt was so great. Just the way people went and everyone made a video about where they are.
Hey, you guys.
If this was successful, In the same way, there'd be people praising them. But this
there's
complete
something-
radio
yeah.
silence.
The Instagram
There's
account
something that
is a bit
disturbs
weird at
me
the
about
moment.
that. Sorry, go ahead, Adrian.
No. Go on. You go.
No, there's something that disturbs me about the fact that, depending on which way the wind blows, like, had it been a big success and all the likes on the video, then it's one message from the rest of us, correct? And then, but it's not such a success and it's a bit of a mess. And now maybe we'll see people just, disconnect. But I'm still left with a bad taste in my mouth. Are we men? What are we? Like, do we have principle? Do we have, what's our moral compass? How many views you've got? How many clicks you got? Is that what
Is that
we're
a
after?
measure of a man?
Is that the measure of a man? There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, Adrian, go ahead. I interrupted you.
No, I was just going to say that it seems like they're fabricating some good branding or trying to save their branding on Instagram. They're deleting all the negative comments against posts and things, and it
Even
just
in the
looks
YouTube
weird. And it's then just full up of all of these people just sucking up to these guys, and it is a weird. I mean, they must have fans who will just stay with them through thick and thin,
No matter what.
But
Sure.
it does look odd, and for anyone who might just stumble across this whole scandal and never have heard of Timepiece Gentleman to then go onto Instagram and see all these positive messages, they must think, well, what's going on here? It just looks fake. It's odd.
And again, I think it comes back to the point of narcissism, where like all the people around them supposedly called them marketing geniuses, and you saw some of these guys come out and say that they were marketing geniuses. I don't believe it, guys. And this response on top of it, it looks bad. It's a bad look on them. It's a bad look on the watch industry.
Well, the lawyers who are saying that are obviously paid to say not to say that, but
anything.
Paid.
Right, they're their clients. They want to get paid.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That guy just wants watches at retail.
Was it Oisin's channel, or was it? I think maybe Austin Daniels' channel when he was recapping. I put, "Hello, Jacoby and Myers. I'd like to play a prank on Archie Luxury." Like, how do you get the lawyers involved to play a prank? It's just so odd. I don't know. Kind of.
I was that woman reached out to me. That girl who's on the phone with the kind of squeaky voice. Mm-hmm. I got an email from her. Her name is what was her name again? She wanted to do an interview. And I was like, and then someone reached out to me because I have all these guys, these viewers who are like, they fancy themselves as investigators, so they're on finding all the shit, and it's great. They're doing all the hard work for me.
Was it Yasmin?
I don't know. There's 3 or 4 of them at least. They're great guys, and I'm like, wow, look at you, like finding out everything. The girl's name is Tyler Berger.
Oh, that's
and so he sends me. One of these guys sends me a judgment against her when she was disbarred temporarily. So instead of replying to her with a no or no thanks or thanks or whatever, I just replied to her with the PDF. He just goes, there, read that. Talk to the hand.
I remember getting, what's it called? I think Austin Daniels was the first one to make a video about it. But remember on the live stream on JJ's channel, I had brought up those legal court documents. Yeah. It's like people were bringing up like all the past stuff that had ever happened to them that was possible to find. That's another thing. Like, it's just,
well, they were leaking them on purpose.
We're leaking everything.
I don't think that was getting leaked. I think that was.
I think
maybe he just said he did.
The fact that he had a court date on the 6th, that they didn't leak that. That was just public stuff. So people Googled it and they were able to find it. Yeah. But they leaked that they got the trademark name officially.
Yes. The Tyler girl let me know that as well. I want to go on the record saying one thing though. I never wanted this guy to lose. I know a lot of people wanted him to fail, or some people did. I never wished him bad. In fact, I wished him well when he was a smaller channel, and I also never held it against him, and I still don't. That he got into a little legal trouble when he was younger, That never
Yeah.
bothered me. A lot of people commenting on my videos about it saying, "Oh, once a felon, always a felon." But I'm not,
No.
that's not my attitude about it at all. Apart from the fact that it's not,
He paid his debt to the community, so
no, but it's not. But like the stuff he
yeah.
got, it's like DUI and stuff. Like
Yeah.
that. It's not. He's
It's
not bloody
unrelated to-
Heisenberg. He's not bloody Walter White. Like
It's not like he stole watches in the
Right.
past.
He
Yeah, he
wasn't
wasn't up to
raping
anything
women in
sophisticated.
alleyways or anything. He got a DUI. It wasn't like
yeah, it's a DUI, and he's running for the cops, and he hit someone, and so on. It's the kind of shit soccer moms get up to when they hit their late 30s in America, like with a few wines on them. It's no big deal. He just got caught a lot. I don't know how the hell he got. Some guy sent me his jacket, as they say in the States, and it's 2 inches thick. There's a lot of stuff, but it's regular stuff. Like there's nothing super weird in there. He just sounds like a kid who got up to some nonsense and drank a lot and stuff like that. The guy turned himself around. I never wanted to see the guy fail in any way. There's nothing like that. Just in case anybody thinks that kind of
it
stuff.
was a great story, and a lot of people covered it as a great story that people can turn around. They
of course,
if you can, anyone can turn their life around. It's not like, well, first of all, it's not like what he did in his past was that bad, but like people can change.
Right.
Yeah. The other thing as well, the other thing is that this test of loyalty was not. There was no test of loyalty.
Yeah, like what?
He wasn't actually testing anyone's loyalty. There was no. Everyone was confused.
Yeah,
that he put that forward. There was no. He didn't clarify who's loyal to him or not. Is what I'm trying to say. It did. It didn't actually fix anything in that manner. Had somebody written an article about him saying something bad, and he said, no, I'm actually a nice guy, and some people sided with him or not, that would be different. Instead, this was created by him. It's not. He misconstrued what a test of
Oisin, like
is.
it's so like, why would he need to? Who needs tests of loyalty? It's like people who are committing crime. Like they don't want that nobody's going to snitch or anything. Like that's just.
And apart from the fact, I don't
loyal.
think anyone. I think everyone passed his test. If it in his mind.
Yeah,
it's a test. I think everyone did, except for Archie, of course, because I'm just waiting for Archie to turn on me someday. Just go, he's a fraud. That's not.
But
real
Archie
Dennis,
did exactly what he anticipated him to do. He made all those videos, right?
Yes,
That's exactly.
Course. But everyone else, Adrian included. All the other channels, they all said we don't think he ran away with the money, including Paul Thorpe, of course, which he mentioned 100 times in his thing. Yeah, it's when no one said. I said the same thing. I really don't think he ran away with the money. I don't believe it. If it's something else, it's either a prank, it's a stunt, it's a blah 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 blah. So actually, if we want to say it is a loyalty test, which it really isn't, we all passed it.
I really hated. I hated that phrase that he used, that it was a test of loyalty, because it's trying to show he's trying to act as the alpha character within this world by saying we must show him loyalty, and it also shows that if any of us did break any form of loyalty, I have no connection with him. So he's not talking about me. He's talking about his peers. Yeah. But if there was anything like that, he would then expect that person who's broken the loyalty to then be groveling back to him. But he's still not in a position to request that or to try to assert that character of dominance. He's clearly a person. I don't know him in real life, but the person that he's trying to portray on YouTube is an alpha character. And that whole idea of loyalty is within that, and it just feels so forced, and so it feels like he's trying to create some sort of crime movie. What's that film with? It's like Broken Diamonds or something in New York, where it's all just gangs trading diamonds.
Oh, the Uncut Gems.
Yeah, Uncut Gems. That's it.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like little gangs, and there's someone at
The
the
Hebrews
top
on 47th Street.
who's trying to,
I got my
who's trying to
diamond
find
bezel.
out who the loyal characters are within their clan and their mob. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, dude, you're running a fucking YouTube channel and you sell watches. It's the easiest business in the world. Shut up.
Jesus, you're so right. You're so right, man.
It's not like it's a complex criminal organization that you're testing the loyalty of, your life is in their hands. I mean, you sell watches.
Heartbreaking
It's very
backstory.
Godfather, isn't it? It's very Godfather. I just realized how well
You broke my heart.
Where do we go? Who do we have to kiss the ring?
I just realized how really excellent you are at articulating yourself, Adrian. It's amazing. You have quite a skill.
Thanks,
you
man.
don't think about it when you watch the videos. It's because it just breezes past you. But actually, you're really good at that. But you're right. Like that is the big point there to be taken from this, isn't it? It's like who was loyal to me or not. And I've seen a few of his fans say, "Oh, that's because of Netflix. Netflix is coming, and he wants to decide who's going to be in his clan or
Who's
not."
going
I'm
to
like,
be the
I don't
wristwatch
want to be
king?
Fucking don't give a shit about your fucking clan.
If Netflix was smart, they'd pick up Grey Market instead of his show. But just my opinion.
And even
it's a
at
bigger
that,
empire, way
right?
bigger.
Exactly. Even at that, Timepiece Gentleman's a guppy compared. Like he's swimming in a pool of sharks, but he's like a small fish compared to Roman. Like no offense to him, but
Roman's kind of a very interesting dude, very interesting,
right.
And a lot of money and a huge enterprise going on there. Yeah,
He's actually a serious business. Big Sal, $2. This community needs Adrian and Oisin video collaboration, guys.
Yeah, we've never done it, man.
Nope.
We'll do it.
Cool.
We're teasing.
We will do
We're
it.
holding off. We're creating.
We're going to go silent.
What is it? Control chaos. We're creating controlled chaos.
This is a little foreshadowing right now. A little foreshadowing.
Showcase watches, £5. Where do we find lawyers that attractive? My business needs one. Makes meetings go far enjoyable. My guy is overweight and bald. Got it wrong.
Does he work in a strip mall?
Tim, JCP watches. He's got a comment right above Showcase Super Chat. He's gives a synopsis of the Roman bit in the group.
Oh my god, I don't think I cannot find anything here.
Showcase
Wait, where did you say? GCP. Here we go.
Yep.
So quick synopsis on the Roman video. Roman is not happy about the stunt and is not mad at Anthony, but the intention, but rather in the fact that the stunt made him question someone he called a friend. Okay. He's not.
Well, he's pretty much reiterating what Adrian just say. Like, who are you to test my friendship? Like, what is this? What are you?
He has to be very careful. Yeah.
Right.
Look, I think I think behind the scenes, their business, their collaborations will not be the same. I don't think that they. Publicly, they have to show that they're kind of not mad at each other. But I don't know if there's going to be the same level of trust as they seemingly had. Trusting each other. I
sent an irate message back when I got the message from Roman's guy.
Yeah.
That we're not doing the stream.
Yeah, because you're honest. You're not playing the way
I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose here.
Yeah, you're not. Your source of income is not from these business deals going through them.
Neither is Roman.
Yes, you're impartial.
You're an impartial participant.
Yeah. Look, I'd be pissed if my channel went down or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of fun with it, and now it's beginning to become a lucrative thing slightly. I mean, not even much, but it's fun. It's fun being part of the thing. So it's getting shut out or whatever, like Perel, Jody there the other day. We'll get onto that subject in a minute. Would be a bummer, but I'd rather get shut out than fucking bow my head down to all this. I'm a typical rebel, Irish rebel, It's like I'm not gonna suffer, and I'll go on hunger strike. God damn it, we're like that, I would rather die with my head held high, right? That's basically my thing. But
that's Irish in you speaking.
yeah, we're the fighting Irish. But
Yeah.
like I said, I got that message from the Roman crew, and again, I respect Roman incredibly. The guy's amazing. But I wrote back something pretty angry. I was like, you better distance yourself from this expletive.
Yeah.
You know, because the rest of us are gonna. So you better, you know, that I made it very clear that this shit ain't gonna this ain't gonna fly. This ain't gonna fly. Sorry.
Muhammad.
I'm sorry.
What,
We got
$5?
live in 4 minutes. 4 minutes? We're
Okay.
gonna have to get
Yeah,
this.
we've been going on for 2 hours here. Muhammad,
What else is
$5
there?
is Georgia Steele from Love Island Loyal.
Who's this?
I don't know. Vincent George, how about Lenny's response video?
I'll do a
Palm
Len.
front.
Yeah, I'll do a Len response. Yeah, Palm France. There won't be any Palm France, but yeah, I'll do one maybe if I think of one. Or maybe I'll just get it all off my chest here on these live streams and move on to other watches. You know, I don't know.
Wow. Whew. Well, I think we pretty much covered this whole Timepiece Gentleman situation completely. I think we know where kind of everyone stands. Actually, I want to do a live stream about what happened to the one more watch.
Just one more watch.
Yeah, just one more watch. Yeah, and hopefully you guys will be able to join me for that discussion. Oisin, what do you think?
Perhaps, yeah. If I'm around.
All right.
If I'm around, that's as good as I can give you, man.
Yeah. I'm going to send out invitations. I want to thank Adrian. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks
It was
for having
awesome.
me. Absolute pleasure.
Man, it was so cool. Timeless Watch channel, Oisin. Thank you so much. Guys, by the way, check out Bark&Jack, Timeless Watch channel. Got the Watch Cardinal, Captain, JJ from Gentleman's Hangout. Quick draw. Sorry, you didn't have much time to say anything,
you're
but
all right, man. I appreciate
you got like 10 seconds. He's a huge fan.
Well, yeah, no, I appreciate y'all. Keep up the good work, both Oisin and Adrian.
Thank you, man. Thank you
Excellent.
so much.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, Mr. GMT, one last super chat, super stout panel, all agreeing that TPG is a tool. Hey guys, I hope that we will be able to leave this whole Timepiece Gentleman situation behind us and move forward. I mean, he took out so much oxygen, and we couldn't enjoy our watches. We couldn't enjoy the real reason that we're here.
Tomorrow's another day. So it's all good.
Yeah. Hopefully this will serve as a lesson for him and for the rest of the community. Guys, love your watches, and I'll see you on the